Hello everyone, welcome to another Team Talk. Today's Team Talk is going to be short and sweet, and all I want to do is just call you to a new series that we're starting this coming Sunday. It's a series in the book of Daniel, which is of course famous for the stories of Daniel and the lion's den and the fiery furnace, but the book of Daniel is so much more than a bunch of Sunday school stories. It is in fact the story of how God's people, rhythm and place of worship was disrupted and how they found themselves in a hostile environment. Sounds familiar? In the context of our COVID pandemic and where we find ourselves as the church in this time, our rhythms of worship have been disrupted and we find ourselves in an increasingly hostile environment, as Rob's Team Talk around the Papuda Act reminded us of last week. And so this series is aimed to come and to give us handles and to encourage us and to call us to remain faithful to God despite the hostile environment that we find ourselves in. And so I'm really excited for this. I'm excited for what we're going to learn and see from this series. And all I want to do today is just give you a heads up around that and to call you to come and to lean into that moment. And if you're not part of a fellowship group yet, why don't you come join one? And at the same time, just to call you to be safe out there in the midst of COVID and the third wave that seems to be increasing in this moment in time. But be safe, but at the same time, let's come and through the course of this series be reminded that our God reigns. That's what we're going to see in this series, is that our God reigns. Despite the circumstances we find ourselves in, our God reigns. That there is a hope and a future for us because God has a plan for us to prosper. And so, looking forward to the series ahead. God bless you all. Have a great week.